Told me to do this video, y'all. Y'all know that I don't really do a lot on this channel no more like I used to. And I got to put a lot of my energy elsewhere. But God told me to do this video, especially after what happened last night, y'all. I stay going through stuff. I stay experiencing stuff that would put other people in an institution. Some people would be in an institution if they experienced what I experienced. Last night, y'all, spiritually, okay, so God told me to do this video. Y'all know that I don't put a lot of videos on this channel because it's not my primary focus anymore. However, I did get that I'm still supposed to spiritually guide. So I might need to just start from scratch. I might need to start a whole new channel and don't do no shorts. Because for some reason, when I started doing shorts, um, I just wasn't getting the views and the traffic that I was before. So I might just go ahead and bring this channel, stop posting on this channel for a while, delete my Nebula Tide, start a whole new spiritual channel, and don't do no shorts. I think that's what created some problems. All right, y'all. So God told me to do this video. Okay. If you're starting new YouTubes today, which you probably should be this week, consider that you may not want to do shorts, y'all. Go watch the video of Learning with Trey. Okay. His channel is called Learning with Trey. He talks about how you should not do shorts. Okay. If you really want them ads, if you really want those views, if you really want traffic without breaking a sweat, without taking like 2 years to monetize, don't do no shorts. I made that big mistake. I didn't know, y'all. But now I know, lesson learned. Okay. But if you like shorts, if you want to do a video that's all shorts and you don't mind not getting the money from the ads like that, then go right ahead. Okay, I wanted to talk about that real quick. So, what happened last night, y'all? We're going to talk about what happened last night. We're going to talk about how I got confirmation about what happened last night. And I want to talk about what I got today about sitting in silence. Also, I got a warning. So some of y'all need to be careful because somebody might try to get you in a fight, okay? Be careful about arguing and fighting with people. Somebody might try to assault you. So that did come out. People trying to get you arrested, kicked out, or get the police called on you or something of that nature. So today is the day to be more quiet, speak your piece peacefully, and keep it moving. Okay? Things could get to a very combative, wild level if you get in an argument today. So I was told to focus on building a foundation for myself, especially with self care, and to avoid arguing with anyone. Just let people be as they are. I did get like consider that there might be somebody who you need to forgive. That's up to you. I say forgiveness is a gift, but if you can forgive somebody, they're going to be very beneficial. Some of y'all got an angel in your life. Y'all may not know it's an angel. It's somebody that you know already. This person is like a guide. They're meant to help you. You may not think that they are, but they are. You may underrate them or underestimate them. You may not know, okay, but they're going to help you to have the breakthroughs and get through obstacles. They may not seem like they're for you, but they are. Okay, so keep that in mind. Um, your dreams are going to be telling you, dropping you little clues as to what God's plan is for you. So go to bed tonight with your journal. When you wake up, write down your dream. All right. There's like, it could be the theme or the subjects. Okay. Whatever the theme is in your dream, it could be connected to your soul purpose. All right. So that's what I got, y'all. I also got rose quartz, heart chakra. Okay. If you're doing spiritual work, It's better to do it outside in the fresh air today. And you want to do poses. This for the heart chakra. Consider burning rose incense. I found this out of nowhere upstairs, and then it was a synchronicity. So rose quartz, green. If you have any green stones, if you're into green stones, if you wear a peridot, if you have a peridot ring, uh, put that on today. If you like that, tourmaline, jade. If you like jade, put your jade jewelry. If you have a piece of jewelry with jade in it. I also got what was that I got? Let me see before I got on this video. Okay, take some pauses today. Take a break and let the angels um, tell you what's worth your energy. You're going to be getting information today that has to do with your life purpose. There's a leap of faith that has to be taken today. For some of y'all, it could be something that you have already been working on, something you've been thinking about doing, something that you've been afraid to do, or something you may be thinking that you might can't do or you're going to fail at. You need to go ahead and just do it. There could be opportunities in your spam folder in your email. Okay, there could be invitations or affordable classes or affordable lessons that people have invited you to take. One of those lessons is something you should take. So go check your spam folder today or your promotion folder of your email. If you were thinking about going into drawing, sketching, if you're into sketching and drawing, that could work in your favor, like line drawing, sketching, journaling, and your drawing in your journal. It could work in your favor. This is a synchronicity to bear energy. Don't waste your strength, okay? Stand for your beliefs. Be confident and roam. Okay, that also means roaming around the trees. The bear will roam around trees in the woods. So the creator wants you to go out in the woods. Yeah. Abundance Buffalo came out. Okay, so that's a third synchronicity. There is some breakthrough. Some of y'all made a decision. Y'all made a decision over the past 7 days, and it was the right decision for some sort of manifestation. Okay, it may be something artistic. That's Aries energy, Emperor energy. So you might want to look up what Aries people do. Aries are about being a hero of your own story, fighting your own battles, building your own business, being independent. Aries can also be monkish energy. So if you're a spiritual person and you were thinking about exploring some of the practices of the monks, you might want to do that. All right. If you were thinking about growing a beard, if you're a man, you may want to grow your beard. Flowy, wearing loose and flowing clothing may help your spiritual energy today. Also, diamonds and gold. Okay, the Emperor has a lot of gold. So gold is a significant color today. If you were thinking about taking self-defense classes to get fit, maybe doing a sport to get fit, this is the time to do it. For the Emperor to come out, that means to prioritize your fitness goals. So if you haven't started a fitness journey, this is the perfect day to do it. Also, you want to do some gratitude writing in your journal today. So if you're going to meditate today, make sure you do some gratitude. Like you write down things you would be gratitude for. Eventbrite has some workshops almost weekly that focus on giving gratitude. Whenever you're called to give gratitude, it's because you're manifesting. Okay, you do have a lot of sticks here. So you're a natural witch today. You're a powerful witch. Incense can really work for you in spell work. If you were thinking about doing spell work to manifest today, today is the day to do it. If you have not cleared the path, you do need to clear the path. Clear the path in your clear the path in your marriage, and clear the air, and also clear the path in your home. There are some signs around you. For some of y'all, it's going to be other YouTubers telling y'all things that y'all need to hear. Okay, let go of old habits. Getting through obstacles today. Okay, for some of y'all, it's like what you're eating or diet or who you're listening to in society, or toxic family members or something. Get rid of those old habits. This is a good day also to go get your hair done. The beer is out here. So if you were thinking about going to go get pampered, spending some time in peace, is like loving yourself and taking better care of yourself. This is a good day to do it because the bat and the beer is out here. Okay, peace is struggle energy today. All right, don't overthink things. Go with the flow. Use your intuition. Okay. Pursue your dreams with determination today. So you do need to box in, prioritize pursuing your dreams. Hummingbird is here. Be careful of drama in the community. So if you're going shopping or if you're in social groups, people might get toxic or you might get triggered. Okay, or there's a family member that may trigger you. Just be careful, okay? Because it might end up being messy. Instigate some change today. Get rid of everything in your current life that can prevent you from improving. This is a very psychic day today. I will share what happened last night. Your third eye, Scorpio, the Scorpion, the Rastafarian energy is important. Some of y'all may be feeling very connected to Jamaican music, or a Jamaican diet may benefit you. An island diet, lots of fruit, lots of different fruits like pineapple will benefit you today. I got what's tried and true will work for you. Okay, so look at what you tried and what worked, and then that is what is going to keep working. Okay, so look at some old creative work that you did that may have sold, that may have been celebrated, or something that you manifested and it worked. It had breakthroughs. You have to keep doing it in the way that you did it. Okay, so yoga is here. Okay, you have to destroy and then rebuild today. So before you even try to rebuild, you have to destroy. All right, allow yourself to be mysterious. Plan and adapt. Have patience to see your dreams manifest. There could be something that you may end up manifesting today in marketing, and it's going to have a breakthrough. Marketing is all out here. Advertisements, marketing. All right. Try to have a positive self-image today. Positive character. Be silent. If somebody attacks you, you're better off freezing them out or just cold cutting them in silence. This is even online. If somebody says something disrespectful online, or in your marriage or in society, just go ahead and freeze them out. That's what it says here, the bobcat. Don't pull your claws out. Yeah. There's somebody you have to trust, learn to trust again, or the creator do not want you hiding out today. You have to be seen. Hedgehog. You may need a little space right now, but don't just stay hidden today. Okay. If you were thinking of starting a fashion blog or creating things through stream of consciousness, using your intuition to create stuff, you will be very powerful, intuitive creator, an intuitive dancer, an intuitive singer or songwriter, or intuitive um, educator, learner. Project energy is here. Lots of projects there. Okay. You have to believe that something is possible. Stop waiting, stop doubting, and just do it. Manifestation, here it is. Spider energy. I said projects and it came out. Ideas, working with certain ideas. Weave your way of life. What you see before you are the results of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifestation. Your energy can bring in all that you desire. If you were thinking about starting a YouTube travel channel, this is the day to do it. Okay? You're supposed to take a leap of faith today. Fashion is all out here. Yeah. Healing. Some of y'all could actually start a healing or a healing club. Yeah, Empress is out here. Female Empress. Home decorating, home decor. Somebody might need a fashion makeover. Fashion. All right, if you were going to go into cooking, that's wonderful. The creator wants you to explore some recipes, coming up with your own recipes on how to do something. Somebody might get inspiration from crime scene information or unsolved mysteries or weird and strange things happening. Somebody could use that for inspiration for their work. Spiritual phenomenons. Somebody needs to explore. Yeah. Somebody might got aliens or something and visited them or something here. Because that's on the other side. That's spirits. This is like dark here. Somebody can see in multiple dimensions right now. Yeah, they got their eyes are very strong. That's Aries. They can they're very clairvoyant and they could really see. Okay, because that would be what's his name? The Last Airbender. The Aries Buffalo could be the Last Airbender. So somebody sight, okay? So somebody can go real deep into the sea and see like some stuff in there that nobody see or whatever. Okay. That's confirmation for me. That's confirmation for me too. Keep your eyes clean. Okay, there's so much going on with your eyes when you sleep that you might end up getting eye sickness from all the energy coming through your eyes. Yeah. So I would clean out my eyes. Because when I touch this, my eyes get a little sticky. Okay. So I'll tell y'all what happened last night. Let's put it like this. I saw some things last night that made me go, woo, child. I saw in the metaphysical realm, multiple metaphysical realms, And I see why now, because we're supposed to. I thought it was just some weird stuff, but it was like, okay, I guess now that I did this is confirmation that it was real. Y'all, I can't even talk about it. Woo, child. Somebody is supposed to be famous with movies and films. Somebody was fated to have success, possibly through famous film directors or something, because this, there's a lot of eyeballs, there's air, and there's film. So yeah, somebody could write for films or um, strange and unknown or whatever. Something about strange things happening and it being a source of meta inspiration for someone. Okay. I'm picking it up intuitively too. Because see, this is a lot, this is like crystal ball here, multiple visions, but this is also film. And this right here is image and imagery, but stories and yeah, drama, mystery is here. Scorpio's here. Scorpio can see world far. Scorpio can go beyond just the angel dimension. They can see the shapeshifters on the other side and all that type of stuff, aliens and stuff. So yeah. Somebody might need to find a job or a career. Somebody need to explore doing dark art. Something that looks like it's being ruined or something that looks like it's being destroyed. They would be successful. It could be photography that looks like something is in a dark transformation, or it could be photography of of childhood stuff. Somebody could use their childhood trauma uh for a manifestation to help other young people. Old stories, old memories as their inspiration. It could be memories of lost ones, loved ones who have died. Okay, there could be loved ones on the other side. These memories of these loved ones can be used for a manifestation. Okay, spirituality, hawk. Fly above and beyond your day, quieting the mind and detaching from your thought and patterns, put you in a better position to take in messages from your spirit guides. Yeah, there are Holy Spirits that want to talk to you. Now, when hawk comes out, it does mean you need to be near a tree in order to get the downloads. Okay. Now, if you can't get near trees, then you need to burn frankincense or a white candle or sage in order to connect with your Holy Spirits. Okay. Y'all hear the wind chimes? Confirmation. Those chimes is getting loud, y'all. Woo, child. Okay, these could also be geniuses. Some of y'all got geniuses on the other side that want to help y'all. They might have been geniuses in their life. They could have been people on the other side. They could have been people that was in the journalism, or they were like police officers. They were like they have like a lot of case files or whatever here. All right, you have to think outside the box to find a solution. If you have let your creative projects lapse, it is time to pick them back up again. So some of y'all are sitting on a gold mine and may not know something in your treasure chest. Something in your treasure chest. Yeah, that's treasures. Empress is about treasures. Something's coming back around too. There's a cycle. There's something coming back around that you might have been afraid to do. You're having another chance at doing it. If you were thinking about starting a newspaper column or a magazine, that might work. Yeah. If you were thinking about if you were thinking about being a food critic or whatever, or doing a YouTube where you try all different foods, you kind of go different places and eat at different restaurants or something, that could be successful as well. If you were thinking about starting a channel to celebrate philosophers, philosophy, or stoicism and wisdom, that would be successful. I say that because there's a lot of leap in here. Okay, you're supposed to take a leap of faith today. So I'm giving y'all some options on what to do. If you were into cartoon animated characters, like Disney or something, you may actually be successful. Um, Fantasy or something here. Uh, yeah. Science as well. Okay, that could be a bunch of fingers there. These are gems, stars. If you were going to be a stargazer or teaching about the cosmos, you may end up being successful in that. Okay. If you were going to start a garden club, because Rabbit is here, so is Beer, so is the Empress. Okay. If you were going to teach about different things in nature, uh, garden like food, also hung remedies. The Empress is here. She's about hung remedies, and the Beer energy is here, but also the Rabbit. Um, Healing pain management with natural remedies. That could be profitable for someone. Okay. Also, if someone was going to start a channel to celebrate the cultures, soups and juices of different cultures, that might be a very profitable YouTube channel, because YouTube is here. YouTube is right there. Okay. I don't know if some of y'all was thinking about starting your YouTube, which you should. If you were thinking about being a YouTube makeup artist, there's a lot of paintbrushes here. There's all this water and color. Period. And then you got the mask here. There's a mask here. So, I don't know. Somebody's supposed to be a beauty show about skincare, makeup, eye specialist or something here. Okay. Also, poet is here. Short poetry, prose, confessional poetry, flash fiction is here. Because that's poetry. Life stories, flash, camera, fiction here, and fiction here. But also using the public domain, because the Beer energy can be the public domain. Going after what's already out there that's available. Okay? There's public energy, society, and domain here. So if you were thinking of creating stuff and you feel blocked, you need to use the public domain today or this week or something. Something about cutting things up and making it new. That's thinking outside the box as well. Distinctive creativity. Or looking at how other people did it, chopping it up and doing it in a different way, changing something about it, looking at old resources, other stuff that has been successful, and finding out how to chop it up. This could also mean in books. You could turn to your books to find these these resources to chop up. There's a lot of air here, energy here. So it's a lot of chopping going on. Somebody need to pull out their scissors. Somebody could also be an abstract scissor craft designer, or they could do collages because air energy here is here, and then distinctiveness is here more than once. Weird and strange energy is here. Let me see if I see any animals that look really, really strange. Spider, yeah. Okay. So, so now I don't work with too many decks now, and I'm about mastering one thing. So let more is more, no less is more. It's better to get really good at one resource than to keep using all these different resources. Okay, once you get really good at one resource, you can always move on to another. So for me, it's this deck. Okay, because of my placements, I have to celebrate the great outdoors. So this works for me. You know, some people, they can use oracles and stuff that is like with people on them, even objects around their house, or they can use, they can use those type of resources. For me, I have to be an outdoorsy person. Time to get moving. All right, so go full throttle on your dreams today. There's a door opening. Trust your instincts here. I don't see blogging energy, but I do see pages and paper and chapters. So somebody might be able to do a series here. A series. There's giraffe. All right. Somebody could use their love life literally for success. Period. Love story. Love story. Love, 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 love. Dark, light, romance. I heard The Walking Dead. Giraffe reflection. If you're facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. You are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. So some of y'all may be thinking about ghosting something, and it's really not time to ghost it. Like, hi everybody. Okay. Somebody could be a dream interpreter. I don't know if someone was interested in going into being a dream interpretation, but there's dream here, there's this dream here, and there's Aries. Aries got powerful eyes. That's the Emperor. Nobody sees like the Emperor. His meditation, he can go deep instantly. He's the Emperor. He owns the land. So, yeah. Somebody needs to be more efficient in their diet. Somebody got spell work on their heart chakra, root chakra, and somebody could benefit doing the tree pose for grounding. Just be careful today of assaults, okay? It's so much fire out. You can literally get in a physical fight today. So not everybody is able to calm down in arguments. Something could be making you nervous and anxiety. If you're feeling anxiety today, I think if I recall ginger helps with anxiety, like ginger tea for grounding. So you might want to look up remedies for being irritated and agitated, because the rabbit energy is being attacked. Somebody's trying to make somebody run for cover or be spooked. nervous. Okay, deer energy is also kind of a little struggle, I feel. Be gentle with yourself. Somebody wants you to have self-hate or something. All right, y'all. Somebody needs to put themselves first. Somebody might have been slaving somebody out or had somebody chasing, because this was struggling, chasing their energy. Somebody was manipulating somebody's water energy so they could chase and go off the wrong track and hit the wall or something. It's manipulative. So be careful who you're chasing, y'all. If somebody don't want to give you the love and attention you want, just go ahead and cut them off in silence. You don't got time for that. Somebody wants you to get pissed off about the fact that they're not chasing back or something. Because I don't see like, oh, somebody really wants you or something. It seems like somebody playing games or something here. That also gets into table games. Somebody could run their own casino. Emperor's here, and that's casino. Okay. I don't know if somebody was thinking about um betting on their luck. So somebody could be lucky right now. Yeah, begin a new chapter. Something's trying to keep you from having a new chapter. Yep. Somebody wants you just going in circle like a cat chasing a toy. They're trying to prevent you from having a leap. Some sort of spell work, energy spell work. Trying to keep you from having a leap. They want you to have heavy losses. They're trying to turn your Scorpio energy in reverse and also your dolphin. People are so wicked. It could be emotional and mental manipulation going on here. To harvest your energy. They want you to think you can't do it without them or something. You can't make it without them. Hell no. It came out, y'all, boundaries. Yep. Oh, well. There's somebody who outstayed their welcome. It came out, y'all. Picked it up intuitively. Your space is sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura. Yep. Some of y'all got somebody that want to suck up your energy this week. Or they want to wreck your show. They're trying to make you turn into a whole clown in your show. Look and be a laughing stock or something here, because that could be like a clown show. This could also be, yeah. Somebody trying to jump, somebody might be doing some sort of sneak attack. But you're going to know, period. No. You're going to know, because Scorpio's in the upright. Nobody can sneak up on a Scorpio. Like, nice try. People crack me up. Scorpio's in the upright. So if anybody come for Scorpio, somebody's going to sense it like, oh, what you up to? Because that's Scorpio. They're meant to sense the wickedness, deep dark secrets. Okay, it's almost, and we're not just talking about a Scorpio sun. Okay, you have to have significant placements like a Scorpio rising, moon, north, destiny, whatever. If you have that in your placements, you're probably someone who is sensitive to wicked people. You can sense it real quick. And you may be like really offended by it or whatever. Also, this is trusting the unknown. Going into the unknown, trusting that the universe will take care of you. Okay, having faith that you're that money will come back to you. And it will. It says it's going to work out. It's in the upright. So if you've been struggling for money or fortune and you've been thinking like you're going to be stuck with some losses, it's kind of like fated for you to not be stuck. Because the fate energy is in the upright. Okay? So anytime somebody make you stuck, you're just going to get out of it. Because it's a positive cycle here. All right? It's just going to come back around for you. Whatever you're supposed to get. Boundaries is the panda bear. All right. Give yourself the love and the support you give to others. So let's say you're always quick to buy somebody dinner or food because the beer energy's here. Let's say you're always quick to do some work for somebody. Maybe if you were thinking about being a massage specialist, I just got that. Somebody might be good at giving massages, physical healing. The Emperor with his fingers there, and the Libra with her body. Yeah, and the body of the Emperor's here. Somebody could benefit going swimming, deep diving, going to the beach, getting massages, or giving them. Okay, so let's say that you're always someone that tries to help people heal. The Creator wants you to prioritize healing yourself right now. Okay? For some of y'all, if you were trying to lose weight, it's going to happen for you. Because the Empress is in the upright. The Empress ain't about being fat. Okay? So if you're thinking of doing like a juice or hydration fast, putting that in your diet right now, it will work for you. The Dolphin is in the upright, but there's spell work. Somebody wants you bitter and dry. So you might want to pre-make your juice, pineapple juice for energy. What it's saying here that is that divine ones need an actual energy hydration diet right now. Somebody's trying to dry you out. Okay. Also, if you're doing a lot of work, you tend to get dried out. All right. Also, when they say declutter, it means also getting rid of fashion that's not working for you, like the Dolphin here. Okay. Somebody is trying to delay self-care. Divine ones got spell work on self-care. All right, heroes, y'all. I called it abundance. It came out. Abundance. Notice these are not terrorists. You don't see nobody getting hurt. There's no swords. There's no bats going upside people's heads. I don't do none of that. Okay? I'll use any resource I want because this is my life. My life. Okay? And I'm not going to apologize for using my resources, but I don't do terrorists. No. No, I don't do them no more. If I do them, it's in private for somebody, a private, an email, or over the phone, or I do it off video. Okay, people will compare their tarots to yours, and then when they see that you're supposed to get ahead of them, they'll start doing tarot readings on you to take your destiny. So this is why I always say, you're always better off avoiding the tarots that show people with money and bats and swords and how your day is going. Okay, tarots show how somebody's day is going or week. And to me, that's like being too nosy. So I don't mess with them. It's really none of my business about how somebody's day and week. I'm an oracle. I'm supposed to heal. I'm supposed to help people. So I'm not supposed to be in their business like that. Okay? So I don't mess with them no more. I started noticing dark energy around me, and it just I started getting fogged up, you know? Because the spirits on the other side, they're obsessed with our daily activities. And when you do tarots, they become even more obsessed with it. They can see like what you plan to do, who you plan to see, all that type of stuff. And then the earthbound spirits don't respect your boundaries. Okay? So that's why I don't do them anymore. Heroes, and if it don't have words on it like this, if it doesn't have guidance on it, I don't do it. See how these have guidance, actual instructions. Okay? We're supposed to be guiding, not being nosy. So, heroes. So the hero energy is here. The buffalo. Okay? Emperor is a hero. Today, look up your role models. So if you're not sure who your role models are, look at the things that you buy. You bought them because they're related to your heroes. So, for example, Bill Collins, I always get his books. I somehow get his books. Even when I don't buy them, somebody gives them to me. or they end up being advertised to me. So he's one of my heroes. Okay? Because I'm I'm very much a powerful writer like he is. So he helps me to celebrate my strengths. I got the same strengths in writing that he has. So he's my hero. Okay. He's one of my heroes. Now, this lady here in writing, she's one of my heroes too. I love Sheila Bender. This book is like a gold mine for new writers, new poets. I love it. Anytime I feel like I'm not driven to write poetry, I pick this up and the writing starts. Okay, so Sheila Bender, I have all her books on my Amazon. I plan on just buying them all, not just having them as Kindle. I just want like my own shelf with her books. So hero. Okay, what three things do you have in common with your hero? What three things? Remember that your hero has suffered and struggled too. They have gone through stuff. So, Bill Collins, if I recall, I think he went through a divorce, if I recall. Okay? So, yeah. But Bill Collins was also somebody who traveled. So, I need to do some traveling. I think he went to England and met the Queen of England. I think that's what he did. If y'all don't know who Bill Collins is, he's the poet laureate of America. Okay, one of the most highest ranked poet laureates. He also teaches on masterclass.com. I was in his class and wrote some great work. I took his masterclass. Um, yeah. My mentor said that I may be a writing genius like him. So I went and got his books. All right. Okay. If you don't know who your heroes are, you can actually call your heroes to you. So let's say you be like, I don't have no heroes. Who is my heroes? You can actually channel a message out of a book to find your hero. Okay. To have your hero come to you. So, for example, okay, you want to ground yourself and be real calm and at peace. And when you feel yourself calm and light and you're not worried, you want to open a page of a book at random. Okay. So, then you could just go ahead and feel the energy and feel like where you feel connected to any of the people who are on the page. So see how this has things on the page. So my heroes have something to do with it being erotic. Okay, so wild feminine energy. Wild feminine energy. So let me see. So I was eating chicken this last week. So one of my heroes is probably this Isabel Allenden. Okay, she was an erotic writer. Okay, so I could just keep on looking here. What I feel connected to. What is a synchronicity on this page? Okay, Donna Rice may be one of my heroes because she's talking about childhood hormones. And I was literally talking to somebody the other day about my childhood and my hormones. I was literally talking about hormones. So she's a synchronicity. So I can always write her name down, Donna Rice, and look up and see what she writes. And then I'll know, and I know that's probably what I'm supposed to be writing too. She's supposed to be a muse or inspiration for my own work because she is a synchronicity. Okay, anytime that well-known people is a synchronicity, the universe, if you want to call it that, God is telling you that here's one of your heroes. You don't need to meet this hero in person, but you can have access to their work and their life story so you can learn from them. Okay? I stay helping y'all. I really do. All right. So heroes. All right. Let y'all stare at this card, which is the Emperor is always a hero. Buffalo. Huh. I heard go out during the bright time. So some of y'all may need more sun. Maybe you don't have enough sun, and that's screwing around. Somebody might be playing with your energy and keeping you homebound. Some of y'all have been a little bit too homebound, and that is blocking abundance. Because I see wings here. The bat is flying. And there's outdoor animals that like literally just live outdoors a lot. And they just go in hibernation sometime. But there's spell work on them. Be graceful with your guidance. If you're trying to help somebody, do it gently. Okay, gently, gently here. Gentle. Yeah, the nerves. Something's wrong with the nervous system. I can feel it. When I touch these cards, I started feeling nerve pain. Like a pulsating pain. Some of y'all need to watch your blood pressure. Okay. Also, you may have an energy vampire because Bat is here. Okay. It's like when they want to have an intellectual or battle with you and then disturb your mental peace, but it's because they're a vampire. For some of y'all, somebody from your past who you loved or cared for. Okay. Yeah, that's High Priestess. The High Priestess is in the upright. So whatever you're getting as downloads, most likely is the truth. Hi, everybody. If you'd like to send appreciation, cash appreciation, you can send it to my Cash App at money sign Coach V Hunter. Also, there needs to be some work with the bones. Okay, this is bones here. With your joints and your bones. So be gentle on your bones right now. So you might want to use a dance workout, slow dance workout instead of putting so much force on your bones. All right, part 4. Don't give up. Okay, here's the scripture for that one. All right, I'm gonna give y'all the scripture because we do have people who prefer scriptures. Okay, you're not going to see the whole story. Just don't quit. Trying to see part 4. Don't give up. Okay, so this is getting into Psalm. Some of y'all may feel like your plans fell apart. So you're having a rebirth. Ask for help. Yeah. Mentor. That could be mentor. That could be mentor. Ask for help. Yup. Scorpio. Learn how to have other people share some of the load. Tell people to pull their weight. Scorpios, they make good people to work with because they like everybody got to work. Like, no, they ain't about being used. They will actually plan to get rid of you if they feel like you're just using them. Ask for help. Okay. So Psalm 119 to 147 verse. Psalm 119 to the 147th verse. Okay. Psalm 94, 18 to the 19th verse. Okay. I got to give y'all something to look up. I just turned to this page at random and it says celebrate successes and share failures. So how can you share your failures today so people can understand where you went wrong? So for me, what I went wrong was that on YouTube, I was boxing myself in with one way to do videos. I was like live videos, or shorts. That was confusing the algorithm. Okay. That was confusing the algorithm. The algorithm really likes you to tell it in what way you want your videos promoted. So if you don't want your videos really promoted in shorts or lives, then you shouldn't put all your energy there. Okay? So if you're like, yeah, I still want to get paid through YouTube, I still want to get paid through ads, then you should just stick with long form content uploading videos. Okay? Now some of y'all, it may be too late to turn your channel around, so you just need to jump ship and start a new one. Okay? Don't be ashamed that you might got to start over. Sometimes you do. Okay. I heard stay inspired. So inspiration is here. You have to look for inspiration. Don't wait for it to just strike you like lightning and strike you and you're like, you're not Benjamin Franklin. You may not be that lucky. Or you may not be as lucky as Thomas Edison. So where it's like, oh, I just stumbled upon it, I got lucky. You make your own luck. You call the ideas to come to you, but you have to show up where they are at. Okay. Some people sit in their house and they just wait for ideas to come. It's not going to work. Most ideas will come to you after you have done some traveling beyond the familiar. Whether it's going back in your past, somewhere you haven't been in a long time, or going somewhere you never been, or being around people you never been around really, or you haven't been around a lot, okay? Or places that you may be afraid to go to, but if you go there, your most valuable ideas are there. Like, I don't like ghettos, y'all. I don't like ghettos at all. Like, I know people that's fine cruising the ghettos. I know that, but not me. But I wrote some of my best work after going to the ghettos, like keeping it real. Hung out in the ghettos, forced myself to, and all of a sudden I'm writing about things of my past, remembering things from my childhood, writing about people I would never have written about if I wouldn't have went to the ghettos. So, courage will always be tested when you're trying to manifest abundance. Okay? All right, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. If you'd like to send a cash appreciation, you can send it to my cash app at @Coach V Hunter. It says gratitude, so y'all, it also means give back, help. All right, if y'all in that stingy energy and y'all not giving back, don't be expecting to get no breakthrough. This breakthrough, okay? I paid for a class today. Some of y'all gave back this week already, so you're covered. But if you've been listening to people and learning from creators all the time, and you know you don't give back, don't even keep on asking God for something. You ain't worthy. I'm keeping it real. You ain't worthy. I gave back today. I paid for somebody's class, and I'm paying for another course. I didn't just go for the free stuff. I don't know why the world is so obsessed with free stuff right now. Like free, free, free. Because it's like lack mindset. Thinking the money ain't going to come back. Okay, bye everybody. I'll see y'all later. God told me to do this video. All I got to say is on the other, y'all seeing things. Your third eye is powerful. I'm not going to say what I saw last night because I know some people want my destiny to keep watching me. So they want to repeat it in their little raggedy turrets. So I'll just say last night was just mind blowing. Okay. I ain't never had a psychic trip like I had last night. That is hours later and I still remember everything that happened because it was just wow, y'all. Woo. Woo, 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 woo. Woo. That spiritual realm is extra. It was real extra last night. I didn't see no family members, but I saw some things that make people want to be like, woo, let me go ahead and not complain about humans no more. Cause I didn't see a lot of humans yesterday. I saw other creatures. I saw other beings. And when I say it wasn't all human kosher, it wasn't all human kosher last night. Okay, bye everybody. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all on my upcoming channel. If y'all like ASMR, I started a new channel for ASMR. Okay, I'll be reading things, ASMR readings, ASMR artwork, ASMR guidance. So I posted the link to my new channel in the community news. I am going to be starting another channel, but it's going to be a lifestyle channel, and I'm not doing no shorts, and I'm just gonna be doing things as outdoors. I'm gonna be an outside person on my lifestyle channel. Okay, it's gonna be a new channel. All right, bye everybody. See y'all later.